Drill penetration, drawing kick, kicking it out. They made threes. Put them on the free throw line over 30 times. Something we talked about today. You can't put this team. They shot 43 free throws against Chicago. Something we talked about. We talked about getting up on guys, communicating on defense, keeping people in front of us. They just drove by us.
Have you heard anything about this?
No.
Try to speed up the game a little bit, just to try to do something?
No, we was trying to put some people in the game we thought they had a chance to keep somebody in front of them. That was it. I mean, we were just getting beat at almost every spot. And it's tough when they swing the ball at every spot, they're beating you off the dribble. So then you come and help, and then they hit a three. So now you know what happens after that. Guy hits a couple threes, everybody reluctant to leave the man. And it just breaks down and breaks down and breaks down.
I know offensively you miss the presence of the guy who has the ball at the time, but still with a lot of 1-on-5 and all.
Well, the thing about it, until we somebody rolls to the basket, somebody got to roll to the basket and want the basketball. And then when we throw it to them, they got to get fouled or finish a couple of times to suck the defense in. And then we got to make sure, we don't know what's going on with CB, but got to set hard picks, make hard cuts, and then we got to drive the ball to the basket. You got to put your head down sometime and go, not necessarily to score, but to draw the defense and pass the basketball. And sometimes we rely on Jose and TJ to do all of that. And our perimeter players got to start doing it.
Did you see Bosch tweak the knee?
No. All I know is during a timeout, Chris signaled for me to take him out the game late in the quarter. I thought he was tired. And next thing you know, I saw Keith, a strength coach who subs for Scotty, and Scott came back out and said CB was done. And,
I mean, obviously you had a game to coach, but I mean, it's amazing.
Well, I can't think about that time. Well, yeah. And that's the thing we talk to our players about. That's why you got to be ready to play. Everybody complain about minutes. What are you going to do when you get your chance? It's always the coach. Everybody need to look in the mirror, and when you get your opportunity to play, go play. Go do something. Be a presence on the court. Bring some energy. Do the things that we work on every single day in practice. I keep telling them, I don't care who play. They determine who plays. It's not about like, dislike, who you are, how tall, how short. If you produce when you play, you will play. And if you play 10 minutes one night and play well, I guarantee you will play 15 to 20 the next. If you play well then, I guarantee you'll play 15, 20, 25 minutes. That's how it always is. That's how it always will be.
A couple times out there, it looked like a 6-foot and under leg from the old days. Both teams going small. And I thought we did a nice job of stepping forward when they closed the gap to 1 point. And we increased the lead, and I think our guys showed the type of guts that we needed them to show.
Jim, talk about Mike's performance. It seemed like he was in his zone out there most of the night.
Yeah, he knew he had to have a big game. When Danny was out, Michael, really put his mind to getting a good combination of drives and three-point shots, and showed real good leadership on the bench, and so he had a very, very fine game.
Considering all the injuries you've had, suspensions, and the way the team struggled lately, how gratifying is it to get a victory?
It makes everybody in that locker room very happy. Our guys, are fighting some, difficulties lately, and to see them step up on the road against a good basketball team and win is, it's a great feeling. I'm very proud of them.
Talk about Steve Graham stepping up tonight.
He did a nice job. We were a little light in our ability to, make rotations from a substitution standpoint. And it doesn't surprise anybody in that locker room that Steven had a good game. He's played like that in practice all along. The only reason he's not getting more playing time is because we happen to be loaded at the wing spots. Tonight we weren't loaded with Danny and Sean not being here, and there was no surprise to anybody, again, either on the coaching staff or as teammates, that he had a really good game.
You guys made an adjustment, I would assume, after Bosch went out early to attack the rim a little more?
No, that was our plan coming in. It really had nothing to do with it. We attacked the rim against them down in Indiana the other night, and we're at our best when we're attacking the paint. So we made no adjustments at all.
What is it about Troy? He's putting up over the last 5-6 games. His numbers, you look, he's shooting well from the perimeter. Are you seeing a different side of him? What's different about his game?
Well, I think he's become a very confident scorer facing the basket, and he's not settling just for threes. He's trying to get guys closing out on him. He's ball faking them and driving with confidence. He's really been very, very tough, defensive-minded player. He's just an even-keeled, consistent basketball player that we greatly rely on. Nobody on our team has played better over the last 6 weeks than Troy.